Welcome back to WB Mason Presents the Joe Girardi Show. Meredith Morakovitz alongside Joe Girardi. And Joe, I'm sure it's your favorite point in time in the show, the Ask Joe segment. So if you're out there and you want to ask Joe a question, you can email him at askjoe@yesnetwork.com. You can tweet him at Joe Girardi Show or go to the Yes Network Facebook page and leave him a message there. We'll start off with Troy via Facebook. Do you agree with Brian Cashman, who said every reliever is a failed starter?
Well, yeah, in a sense, I do agree with that, because I think a starter, you think about a guy having 3 or 4 pitches, and sometimes starters will break into the big leagues in the bullpen, but we still consider them starters. But the guys that only have 2 real quality pitches, a lot of times they end up in the bullpen.
That question probably prompted by the move of Dylan Betances at the AAA level. Do you think he can be a successful reliever?
I do, and it allows him to simplify and maybe concentrate on 2 or 3 pitches, not having to have 4 and go through lineups multiple times. And it probably will increase his velocity, which will help him as well.
We'll move on to number 2, Burl Jones via Facebook. Would you consider one at-bat for Hideki Matsui with Kuroda pitching and Ichiro in right field? How cool would that be?
That would be really neat. Hideki was a great Yankee, and who can forget what he did in 2009 in the playoffs. So, Hideki, thank you, and we look forward to seeing you at the park.
What's that day going to be like for you?
Oh, I'm excited to see him. I mean, you hear guys talk about Hideki Matsui as being one of the greatest teammates that they ever had, and the way he went about his business, and at the end, what he had to go through to play every day was really pretty amazing.
Julio Alvarado via Facebook. Of all the players you've played and managed, who has the most knowledge of Yankees history?
Wow, that's a great question. You know, you would think it'd have to be someone like Derek, because he's truly, to me, he's a throwback, and he's been around for a long, long time. You would think that he would probably have the greatest knowledge.
At IamJustin76 via Twitter, do you think MLB will ever play a game in the UK as the NBA and NFL have? If so, would you like to?
I'm sure they'll play an exhibition game. I don't know if they'll play an opening series out there. It's possible. I think it's good that baseball goes all over. I've had the chance to go to Japan 3 different times, and I've enjoyed it every time, so I'd like to see it expand more.